What's up, guys? Today I'll be bringing you a bit different content today. Some Yu-Gi-Oh deck list on the new Jurrac support for dinosaurs. I played into it yesterday, had some pretty good success, went 2-2, did okay, could have done better. But this is my personal experience, and this deck is actually pretty good. New support brings a 1-card combo. It brings a lot of new engine pieces and a lot of more possibilities. But this is gonna be my overall experience with it, and I'm gonna tell you my thought process, my build, and why I put it in certain things. But it's gonna be overall quick. And later today, hopefully, I'll be able to release a combo video on this deck to help you guys through it for newcomers to the Dinosaur archetype. But let's just hop right into it. First thing, we're going to be playing 3 copies. Oh, there we go. 3 copies of Jurrac Stego. Stego is an absolute must in this deck. It is the 1-card combo. It is just amazing. But honestly, really good dinosaur support. It brings a 1-card combo to dinosaurs, which we finally needed, bro. Then the new Jurrac support is just amazing for the destructions, for the board wipes, for everything. Then we'll be playing 3 copies of Jurrac Megalo. Jurrac Megalo is really good in this deck. Just because it could be a potential 1-card combo just by purely sending the Astro from deck to grave. It's a dinosaur tuner, so it's searchable off ground Xeno, and it's amazing 3 of. Something that's not so amazing as a 3 of is Alio. Alio, don't know how to pronounce it, but this guy. Amazing 2 of because it's purely a 2 of because you're going to be wanting summoning 2 off Stego for the combo. Not the 3 of because you really just do not want to see it in your hand at all. The next support cards for this deck, let me move this out of the way. You're going to be playing 3 copies of Jurrac Volcano. Oh, Jurrac Volcano. The Volcano is an amazing card in this deck. It is your extender, it's a combo starter, combo ender, and it's basically a nib on your opponent's turn, which I'll be getting more into on the combo video. But amazing card, amazing 3 of, and a great new card. Next for the Jurrac support, playing 1 Jurrac Impact. Jurrac Impact is really good as a 1 of. I main deck, I see other people side decking it, which I can't really understand why, as a 1 of trap. But it's great to set off Astro, which can make me making multiple of anyways. That was hard to say. But you're going to be making multiple of these Astros anyway, so just having the extra trap, the extra board wipe and threat on the field is just really good. Let's get into the main dinosaur cards. Big thing, we're going to be playing 3 baby Ceratosaurus. This is pretty standard. I mean, every dinosaur deck basically plays 3 babies. I want to cut it down to 2, mainly because it's just really good searcher. Anytime you're destroying a card, this is basically your main target. But something I did cut down to 2 was 2 Oviraptors. So Soul Eating Oviraptor is better at 2, mainly because of just the consistency. You mainly want to be drawing your Jurrac cards, and this is good if you draw it, but I found that if you don't draw this plus the 2 cards, it's kind of a brick. Unless you have something to go into, or you can search the Misc or the Ultimate Conductor for turn 2. But it's just better as a 2 of in this build. Speaking of Misc, there it is. You know him, you love him. Dinosaur players, we crave this guy. We wish he was at 3. Green Army put this guy at 3. Free him. Free Misc. Misc did nothing wrong other than protect my precious little dinos. But Misc, amazing card in dinos, protects everything. Pretty standard. Next, we're going to be playing the 1 Armadorn and the 1 Kaito Para, along with the, let me rapid fire here, 1 Xeno. These are basically 1 ofs. This is a 1-card starter combo, which is amazing. Searches the poly, go into it more in depth in the combo video. This, I found you can't really cut this because then you can't get the value off of banishing 1 to summon this if you have a baby in hand. So the Oviraptor and baby combo actually become a brick without the Yugioh. So you kind of really need it, which is unfortunate, but it is the mandatory brick, along with Armadorn's best friend, the Evolution Pill. Pill, banish dinosaur, non-dinosaur, summon the big boy, which I will bring out now, for the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Tyranno, amazing 2 of. You can cut it down to 1 if you're really confident, but you just got to make sure that 1 does not, get banished face down, sent to the graveyard, or anything. You got to save it for the right time. So I find 2 is more comfortable, and it makes sure you can really go for game and have that threat always apparent, even if 1 leaves. But Tyranno, amazing to have. Next 3 for the Dinosaur build, 3 copies of Xeno, 3 copies of Fossil Dig, and those are your main 3 copies. Of course, Fossil Dig, basically your loader for the deck, and Ground Xeno is just an amazing pop to search, and it can search any dinosaur tuner. So you can actually search your level 1 Jurrac monsters off of Ground Xeno, and then pop a free card. So you can even pop the card you searched, and get the value off of that. Because, of course, the Jurracs have effects when they show by battle card effect, which is just an amazing center for dinosaurs. So, amazing Ground Xeno 3-of, amazing Fossil Dig 3-of. Let's move on to the 1-of spells. You'll be playing 1 Pot of Prosperity, amazing extender, amazing card, because mainly your extra deck's going to be committed to dinosaurs, so it's good to just burn off your extra deck a bit, get 3 or 6 new cards. And amazing Ash Bait, if you already have stuff in hand. More things to get rid of hand traps, Called by the Grave, and Triple Tactics Talents. Talents and Called by, amazing hand trap stoppers. Well, mainly just this one. This one can punish a hand trap. And as you guys know, dinosaurs really hate hand traps. We hate getting stopped. We hate not letting get all the big guys out and wiping your board. So, amazing hand trap stopper, just as a 1-of. Even if you get it turn 2, you can like banish one of their sins. Like if they're playing Malice, you can banish the I guess Malice is a bad example here. But you can banish a starter if they have it in grave. You can banish, like for Yugioh, you can banish something have in grave. I know Izer's right big right now. Fiend's Mythic Team Traction. So, just really good cards. Let's move on to the hand traps. Hand traps, I'm actually just going to be playing pretty standard. 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. 3 copies of Draw and Lockbird, because we do not want our opponent to do anything on their turn. We hate our opponent doing stuff, and we want to stop them from being good at the game. So, we gotta stop them any way possible. Ash is perfect for that. Draw is even better. And just amazing cards, amazing hand traps. And I decided to play Nibiru at 2. Of course, this deck does not care about board wipes, mainly because we're going to be wiping the board constantly, and we can even protect our own Jurracs. So, and sometimes we even want to put our guys in grave if our board gets stopped. You're just like, you know what? Big rock, both of our boards are gone, and I can still combo. So, amazing 2-of. I want to play 3 because 3 can just be a brick, because obviously you do not want to draw at turn 2. So 2-of, perfect amount. Our last 1-of spell is going to be Polymerization, which I'll go over mainly in the card combo video. But Polymerization basically has you attack with Hornsaurus and the Guardian Chimera. Now that that's over with, let's move on to the extra deck. The extra deck is going to consist of 3 copies of Jurrac Astro. Jurrac Astro is an amazing card. It's one of the best support cards Jurrac's got. It easily sets the Jurrac field spell, sets the Jurrac trap. You can make multiple of these per turn, and it just needs a generic dinosaur and tuner and non-tuner. So, amazing card to make, and in the graveyard you can cheat out Meteor, which I'll go over now. You are obviously playing 3 copies of the Jurrac Meteor. I unfortunately have not got my playset of the alternate arts yet. Let me know in the comments, guys, which one do you like better, the alternate art or the original art? Me personally, I actually kind of like them both. I might play... I hope they release a 3rd art so I can have, you know, a playset of each of the different arts. That'd be cool. But you guys, you know them, you love them. It's your board wipe. Summon them all 3 times. Get 4 board wipes if you're having an impact. Amazing threat. And you can even save them for your next turn. Just gotta be careful when you're wiping the board, not wipe your board too much so that you have no follow-up. This deck is all about resources management and making sure you can go to turn 2. Because with how many times you're wiping the board, there's obviously going to be a turn 2. You do not want your opponent to go for game. And with how many board wipes you have, it should be pretty easy. And then the 1-of Velfito. First of all, love this guy's name. Second, you mainly just play him for the link for the Synchro 5, so you can go into this guy with a bigger body, which I'll go more over in the combo video. That is it for that. Let's move on to the rest of the extra deck. Those are the Synchro monsters. Let's move into the Xyz. Only playing 2 Xyz in Dolka and Lars. You mainly play Lars to use Xeno and the Hornosaurus, both level 6s. Go into Lars pretty easily for like an emergency Lars, or just like if you're going to make naturally, it's amazing before you lock yourself into dinosaurs. Because if you didn't know, these 2 are dragons, and Stego does lock you into dinosaurs. So you gotta be very, 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 very careful on that. But Dolka, amazing monster. Detach 1 to negate, detach 1 to negate, not once per turn. It's amazing. Next for the Link monsters, we're playing 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Promethean Princess, and 1 Hina. I found that Promethean Princess can be made pretty easily with 3 monsters, so you can honestly cut the Hina for like a Sky Crisis or like a Zeus. But I mainly play Hina for the, if I get Ashed, I can get the Hina out, get the Ash, and then use the Ash and Hina to go into Promethean. And of course, all our Jurracs are fire, so Promethean gets my value off that, and she locks us in fire, which we don't really care about. And then you guys know SP. SP is amazing. Now that we're done with the Link monsters, let's get into the fusions. Fusion monster, let's play, we're playing 1 Horn Source and 1 Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is a amazing card, amazing synergy, because you're going to be constantly recycling your Kaito Para and Poly by banishing it. And basically always going to have Poly in hand once you get Kaito Para out, which is amazing for an emergency Chimera. If you're like Tone 2 and you really need some destruction in some draws, so you can get into your combos easily, after you've wiped the board of course, you can Chimera, destroy 2 or draw 2, you know, either way you're going to be drawing and destruction. So you can either, so you destroy your opponent's cards, draw, more recursion, it's just amazing. And then Horn Source, obviously a 1-card combo off Kite, which I'll explain more in the combo video. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for our Dinosaur list. Oh, I forgot. The 2 bomb tokens. Amazing for this deck. Fire tokens. Works perfectly. Amazing synergy. They work perfectly. Pick yourself up some bomb tokens. But that is going to be it for the Dinosaur deck list today, guys. Let me know if you guys want to see any more deck lists. I think I might release a hero one when the new hero support comes out. I have a branded deck I could come out. I have a cheap Blue Eyes deck. I have a Punk deck I'm working on. Let me know what deck you guys want to see next. But that's going to be it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later.